definitely, like, that's why I'm setting it straight. It's an organic thing, looking to get bigger, looking to get more and more, you know, because there are so many things entailed.
Okay.
You know, so this is like the primary beginning of the actual package, you know.
Okay.
You know, the media will jump into conclusion, but just to, so, you know, that's how they make it readable and make it laudable. But from the horse's own mouth is like a brand association, you know, to get it real and to get it straight. It's like a proper endorsement from Tommy Hilfiger, you know, looking forward to getting it bigger and better. So when it gets there as well, we would, because right now I'm listed on their radar, you know, for further, you know, talks into like a proper ambassadorial deal or into a proper work with them. You know what I mean? But as it stays, is a clean endorsement and brand association. So you see me flaunt Tommy Hilfiger anytime when I want, anyhow. You know, just because of the organic relationship that grew between me and the boss himself. Do you know what I mean? So I think this explains it better. You know.
I see. I'm curious. How is Dr. Louisa and the baby doing?
Baby? No. Dr. Louisa is fine.
There's no baby.
No.
We heard about baby rumor everywhere.
I heard
She's
about it as
pregnant
well.
and all
I saw those pictures.
I was thinking that
all on social media as well. I actually saw one picture with her face fitted on a heavily pregnant woman's body. You know, it all makes the news. It's expected of a married couple to, you know, to bring forth children. So it's not in any bad way. It's only that probably the expectation is too soon. You know, it couldn't have gotten that heavy. You know.
But is she pregnant?
Which is not even. You know what I mean?
Pregnant?
No, which is not even. I hope you can hear what I'm saying. Like, it's not even there. So, you know, it's only expected off. But I think it was rather too quick for the people to be expecting something out of the blues like that. So it's not. It's normal.
You traveled a few days after your wedding. How is she taking it?
I think immediately, like 2 days after I went to the BETs. Sincerely speaking, she knows what I'm into, and I know what she's into, and this is work for me. As much as it's entertainment, for others, it's still work. We put in a lot of work, and you can't afford to sit at home, you know, just because of personal reasons as well. So it's something that we always work out, even before now. We've always worked it out before now. So she's okay, and I'm okay about that too.
Now, a lot of people also complain. I mean, friends, family, loved ones, radio presenters, television presenters complain bitterly about the fact that Stonebwoy had a wedding and there were no invites. Some people didn't get to go to the wedding, and up to now they are still not happy about it.
I know. I get the reaction a lot from some of them, which I sincerely apologize. But to be real as well, you know, to be real, we all know that these, so to say, I mean, weddings and birthday parties and some of these events are actually personal events. They're private events. So, you know, it's nice, it's beautiful, it's beautiful to invite people, you know, close friends, families, and everybody, but primarily it was going to be like a private thing for me or for us until the news, you know, broke out. So personally, we have had invitations, you know, that we were going to present to, or we're going to give to a lot of people to come. I mean, a number of people from the media, from families to come. But then, since everything blew out, you know, we had to take care of other things to make it happen. So in that way, it's nothing we could do because it has gone out of proportion. So who gets the invite? Who doesn't get the invite now? You know what I mean? This one comes and the other doesn't come, then it creates trouble. So I personally just decided that it's gone off the hook already. So this is what I'll face. So I'm not surprised. So all those who have felt a certain way that I've reached out to, I've been able to say apologies to, because I can understand them perfectly. Where they would just love to be there to give their support. So if they feel bitter about it, I'm not sure it's coming from a wrong part, but it's coming from that aspect where they would have only loved to give their support, and me not even inviting them, makes them feel somewhere. I know how that feels as well, because they mean good, you know. So if they actually indeed mean good, I believe that they should forgive me by now. Also understanding, understanding the situation from my point of view, as in I would have really wanted to, but I've also wanted to keep it personal and private until the news broke out, and all of that.
Yeah, so. Personal sounds a bit decorative to my hearing. Now, I want to be a bit blunt on that. But was it a secret wedding you were trying to attend?
Even if it's secret, that's the word you would want to use to describe private, secret.
That sounds more a bit decorative. Secret in the fact that looking at the background where we had a lady coming out immediately after the wedding to say that you've been together for a while now, and it was something that she was not expecting and all of that. So being private is more decorative, but being a secret is just to take it away from her, sort of.
No. Being private is better in that sense, not secret. Whatever happens, there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing can be hidden under the sun. When time comes, it will be revealed. So to say secret, I'd rather feel like to use secret in this phrase would feel like I have something to hide. I have nothing absolutely.
The lady came out. What about that? It was everywhere. She was crying. Stonebwoy left me.
I'm still surprised that I haven't.
We had plans. I didn't know about this.
I'm still surprised that I haven't seen any. I promise I haven't seen that video yet.
But you didn't hear about it?
I heard about it, but I haven't seen that video
yet.
I always hear it like the way you're saying it.
Is it true?
No, it's not true. Absolutely not true.
Do you know the lady? The name that was mentioned?
I know now. I'm going to treat and clear more. I know. I'm share video. Video now. I hear it from people saying that, especially from media persons like yourself, because you but I haven't. I don't have any. I haven't done any such thing to any girl. But even that, I know that a lot of people will be heartbroken. Or, yeah, I know. And to those, if I have to say sorry, I am saying sorry now. So don't feel any way. It's life. Basically, we're all living life, and it's rather unfortunate that, or fortunate that because it is Stonebwoy, it would have to go into the news and even hurt people who really love you. I know there are some people who dream about get married to me and all of that, but realistically, it cannot be possible. And I would only appreciate the fact that they keep the support and keep the love. At the end of the day, it's only one person that we'll all get involved with at a point in time. So, sending apologies to anybody who felt some way for not being invited. And if my reason is strong enough to get them to chill, fine. If it is not, they just have to forgive me from the inner part of the heart. Like, I know that they mean well. They would want to support me in any way, and I still ask for their support in every way that they can, because this is now that we need it the most.
I see. Were you worried with some of the rumors that came out? The fact that, I don't know how true it was, but the fact that you got married into a rich home, a lot of people felt that the woman was taking care of the expenses. There were some very, very,
No, John, no. I would hardly have spoken about this, but yeah,
those were rumors that were out there.
Rumors, yes, and I've been in to say I've been in this industry for a while, and these things shouldn't surprise me, because we're all victims, and we all perpetrate the same things. We all talk about things. Some of the things we see and hear, we're like, and yes, if somebody has an opinion like that, it's their right. They have an opinion, but from the horse's own mouth, it is of no such reasons. There are richer people that I have met, and I know she has also met richer people. You know what I mean? And this is just beautiful. Someone from the entertainment scene, from the other side. It's just nice. It's just see it as that. See it as this should rather encourage people to stand by the decisions. To stand by what they believe in. That's how beautiful I see this. I do not see it beyond any such reasons, because at the end of the day, we thank God for our lives. I'm doing good in my own way. They're doing good. She's doing good. But if the focus is what is being said, I believe that there are richer people that I have met. So,
I see. If you just join us over here on the show, we have Stonebwoy in the studio.
And if her focus was to get into with the richer person, I believe that she must have been playing with richer people from.
You think you're not rich enough for her?
Saying,
you're not richer enough. Let me put it in that sense. You're not richer enough.
I'm just saying it both ways so that it doesn't, so that we get it clear. If it was for such rich reasons, I think I have met richer people, and she has also met richer people. So that's just what I'm saying, you know. So it's not even on that level. It's not even on the rich level. You have to be able to fend for yourself. I have to be able to fend for myself. Now we're coming together to fend for ourselves. Even friends support each other. How much more persons who have decided to come together to live, you know?
I see. Now, Stonebwoy is here with us in the studio this morning. We're talking about everything, and we're going to get into the tour as well and to find out how it went down. But you can join us with your messages. WhatsApp line is 0267 300 327 0267 300 327. Let us know what you think about the man Stonebwoy who's here with us, and you can also get on social media as well. But don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook. Our handle is Hits 103.9 FM. You can drop your messages there. We've seen lots and lots of your messages coming through, and it's good to know that you're also joining us over here in the studio. Now, Stone, let's look at the tour. Where did it start?
I remember we set out to go on an European tour, and then we kicked off a show, an all African team in Canada, which was where I went. That was what got me outside the country first, and then after that we went into Europe to kickstart it. So we did Finland first, that I can remember. We did a couple places. We did Brussels, that was for a festival. We had like a couple shows, and you know, we just went to tour. And the last one was in Antwerp as well. And then we came back to New York to do that one show.
That's where you got your Excellence Award.
There was 2 shows in New York. I had, the first one was for the New York Carnival.
Okay.
And that was during the Labor Day weekend, and it always starts with a reggae show. So that's like the West Indies, something that, you know what I mean? It's a Caribbean thing that's been going on for years. And then and this year was our 50th anniversary that had me as an African artist coming all the way from Africa to represent, and it's the first time ever on the Reggae Under the Stars. So that alone, and that got us the citation from the
senator of New York City.
So that show went down. We went on to do the other shows, and then came back to New York to finish it up on the 8th of September, and then we're back home now. It was actually, I've learned a lot. Like, I always learn so much when I go out there, because Ghana is, but you know, it's at home. We've done all the works here. We're still here to do more and more and more. This is the foundation. But as well, with every little opportunity and in plan, I think we should be able to still do like the groundworks. You know what I mean? I always believe that you can't get big enough, because even if the Jay-Z's are still releasing albums, if the Capletons are releasing albums, if the Sizzlers are still releasing albums, I can never get big enough. So I can always get better. So always I'm on a grind.
Talking about the One African concert, which actually started your whole journey into this European tour and everything. Now, you happen to have found yourself on stage with Wizkid. How's your relationship with Wizkid?
That was before. You know what I mean? This is an all-African something also. But the one with Wizkid was the first edition of the One African concert. The first ever edition.
That was where you had issues with Wizkid.
In New York. So, okay, I didn't have no issues with Wizkid.
Wizkid had issues with you?
No, he didn't have no issues.
So what happened? Because we were told that Wizkid disrespected you somehow.
Who said
we had stories of that. I mean, on Wizkid's birthday, you posted something on Wizkid on Instagram, and I happened to have gone through some of the messages that came through. Some people were very livid about the fact that you're even showing Wizkid love when he didn't show you love on that stage.
Sincerely speaking, let's get back into that now. That was, I think, 2 years ago, 2016.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to find out the relationship
so you're going
now.
Back
exactly, the relationship now.
Okay, cool. But sincerely speaking, I'm good with everybody. Like, I don't I don't put myself on persons, you know what I mean? But what actually happened at that One Africa event was the first edition, and I was the first and only Ghanaian artist on there, and I had Efia come on the show, so I had to also agree to have her perform with me, because me, I'm that open, you know. So I think, you know, Wiz came to my dressing room, you know, chilling, we're having a couple vibes and all of that. And then when he was going on stage as well, because I had gone on stage already, so we're all backstage. So when we're going on stage, we're all backstage right when he went on stage, and then hint me to come on stage. So we do a song, because I think he has a song with R2Bs, and so we wanted to put in a Ghana vibe in there. It's as simple as that. So I think somebody had my phone and recorded a video, and when I was done, I just walked off. That's all. After I did like a few, I just walked off. So I don't know how it interpreted to become he sent me off stage and all of that. How did I then get on stage in the first place? Like, you know what I mean? I know that.
So you didn't feel offended, but the fans did.
Yeah, I didn't see it that way. You know, it sometimes, you know, that things happen. Things look different, you know, and I don't blame some people for seeing certain things some way, but I have to be real enough, because if I feel disrespected, then I should be loud about it. Then I should be clear that I've been disrespected. And even if I felt disrespected, I wouldn't come on social media to express my disrespect. To express my feeling. Anybody who knows me well knows that I'll come up to you and punch your face, Rasta. Anybody who knows me really well.
So if Whiskey had dead, you'd have punched him in the face.
Anybody who knows me really well knows that I don't take disrespect. So when I walk away, then he never disrespected me. Even if you're trying to, when I walk away, then call me. But say, come here. You know what I mean? I'm not at all. I don't.
So you guys are cool, like
absolutely.
Your relationship.
You know what I mean? So it's just how the people saw it. You know, it's just how the people saw it. But sometimes it's like that because it's showbiz, and then other people would also capitalize on that, you know, to try to make it look some way. Because we know we have other fans who are vouching for other artists, and then, you know, that gets interesting.
You think that the other side of the fans also make some of these things?
Yeah, they do make it up.
Come to think of that, there's other issues that came out from the Belgium tour that you performed on the plywood stage.
Jeez, when I saw that, I was even so happy about it, because this is plywood, right? Come on, man. Who does that? You know what I mean? There's plywood everywhere. I don't know what stage.
Was it the case? Did you perform on the plywood stage?
Yes, I did. It was a plywood stage. The stage was built with plywood. It was just not... I think it was covered. But then by the time I got on there...
The covering was a bit exposed.
The covering was off. Even if it was half exposed, I've asked them to take it off, because you can trip. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can trip. And that show was lit. Because the same article I read said that it was amazing. These are Ghanaian people in Antwerp. These are Ghanaian people in Belgium, African people who want to do something for themselves, who want to start an initiative, and all African stuff. Business has gone down already. You know, everything is good. I have passion for what I do. Even if it was on a bare floor. And